Hello, Harry. How you doing, Harry? How you doing, Vinyl? I'm an idiot. Of course, it's not going to be in the same tuning. I'm like, why doesn't this sound like it's in tune? Not in the right tuning, that's why. This stream, I have made no money. I just started the stream. Turn the brightness up. I can barely see it. Yeah, that's better. Oh, Harry! Whoa! The $50 1 minute of drop Q chugs. You got it. Watch this. Drop Q jugs. Jugs? Chugs. Okay, let's do this. That's unaudible. Hold on. Get a drum beat going, guys. Get a drum beat going. Let's see. Metal. Drum beat. Thank you again, Harry. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you.
We don't cut corners.
Signature diarrhea tone. Yes. Let me do. Hold on. Let's do that. Whoops. Come on now. Okay, that is awesome. We're going low, dudes. Metallica? Okay, here's Metallica and drop whatever. Hello, Nove. We're doing drop Q. D1, I'm so sorry. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Sure, Harry. Yeah, totally. Let's see. Metamorphosis. North Lane. That is so stupidly low. What tuning is this? Drop G sharp? Sweet. Okay, hold on. Dang it. That's D. That's C sharp, C, B, A sharp, A, G sharp. Okay, this one's for you, Harry. Oh, hey, my Katroff. How you doing? You know, I just do the things, play guitar. From the top. Hold on. This is like sick. We're on the top. I'm having fun with this one. They have any record? Didn't know that. Hello, Logan. What's up? Oh, I said Joe Rogan. It is a weird time. It's kind of cool though. What in the world? That was heavy. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it one more time. Here we go. Hello, Javier. Well, that sucks, Project. Good night. That part's nuts. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's probably as close as we're going to get compared to the 2 takes I did. Thank you, Harry, again. Thank you. Thank you, Harry. Thank you. We're going to drop G sharp, boys. What else can we play? Of course, yeah, Harry. Which one do you want to hear? I was just about to pull up some more North Lane. Tell me what you want, my dude. I will make it happen. Vultures. Got it. Vultures. There it is. We are now in drop E. Oh boy. Okay. So that's G. Then F sharp. Then F. Then E. Yeah. Yes, I saw. Sorry, I forgot to respond. Yes, I have not listened to it yet. I don't know if I'm going to do a reaction to it or just enjoy it on my own, but I know they released one, but I just haven't had a chance to listen to it. Hello, Billy. Oh, punch the phone. Oops. Oh, okay. I've been in the wrong tuning this whole time. Oops. Good grief. Hello, E-Dog. What's up? That was heavy. That was very heavy. Good grief, man. But very fun. Drop F. What do we have on drop F? F? What? Thornhill? Why not? Like and subscribe, please. Please. Why is the computer not working? Thorning my hill. This is in drop F. I've never heard this before. Okay, so my setup is very weird. So I have the guitar run into, scoot you back a little bit. I have my guitar running into my interface, into the Mac Mini, into Logic Pro X, and then I have a stock plug-in amp and the Logic Pro whammy octave thing that can change tunings on a dime. Out of Logic Pro, back into the output, one of the outputs of the interface into a reamp pedal or attenuator, if you will, to have output level into line level into a iRig HD2 into a Lightning USB converter to my phone. It's very convoluted, but it works. I have not quite figured out how I could. Well, no. As of right now, I'm not able to do stereo because the interface that I have. I have not quite figured out. I just got the setup up and running, so I haven't quite figured out how to do stereo yet. Because how I'm doing this is not supposed to work. It's not the intended use for all of this stuff. I have had an issue with everything being in mono. I know for reactions, a lot of my reactions are in mono. When I play into the amp, it is stereo. The problem is the output that I have running is the monitor output of the interface. So the interface has got a left and right, and iRig only has one input. So the only thing that I could think to do would be to have a splitter into both left and right output of the monitor channels of the interface into the iRig. But the problem with that is I wouldn't be able to hear anything. The reason why I have one monitor output into the iRig and the other one into normal speakers so I can hear something. So I'm trying to figure out how could I do that. It's something that's slowly it's slowly that I'm trying to figure it out. We're going to figure it out at some point, though. It's very convoluted and complicated. As many things, it'll come to me like 4 in the morning. You need the monitor connected to a headphone jack on it. I'm confused. Like, the back of the interface only has a left and right for the two monitors. The only way for me to make it stereo is to take both outputs of the back of the interface into the iRig. That leaves me no place to plug in monitor so I can hear stuff. That's the problem. Anywho, we'll figure it out at some point. This is weird. I forgot how weird Thornhill is. Drop F, please. Yes, please. Fit for a king. I will take it. That is straight up low.
Am I supposed to be like everybody else? A prisoner of my own mind. Should I give up? Should I give up? I try to smile, try to fight, just say I'm okay. Yeah, I was born in the rain.
I can't really do the headphone output. Okay, I guess I could run I would have to get the wire for it. I guess I could run a splitter out of the two, a left and right stereo into one cord, stereo into mono, or whatever it's called. Destroy, hello, Baldy. I left my hair grow out for 3 weeks. I realize it's gone from the bright to gray. Hey, you know what? It happens. What I could do is have the a stereo splitter into one cord out of the back of the interface into the attenuator, which is probably the most important thing. But the attenuator only has one input, like one single input, because it's meant for just not what I'm doing. So if I can do a two output into one into the attenuator out of the two back of the speakers of the monitors and use the headphone jack as something for me to hear with headphones, that could work. Well, I tried to do the iRig. It's got a thing for headphones, but it doesn't work. I don't know why. But or maybe I just did it wrong. There's a couple of options that I could do. If I would get that one chord, I could do it. It'd probably sound better. Okay, that's on the list of things to buy. I'll have to figure that out soon. I mean, yeah, I can show my setup. My phone. Well, the problem. Okay. So it's a little messy in here. I've also got a sprained ankle, so I'm very slow at the moment. Turns out when you take out trash when there's like a foot of snow outside, you're gonna fall. Anywho, okay. Okay, so I've got that interface, the microphone and guitars plugged into there. That goes into the Mac Mini. Then that goes into Logic Pro X here. I've never showed this to anyone. This is the amp settings, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then all that. So guitar noise. Guitar stuff. And then that goes back into the attenuator, that thing. Let me turn this around a little bit. So I have one of the outputs of the interface goes to this speaker. Normally the other output would go to that speaker, but instead I've got it running into the attenuator and into the input of it. And then the output is going to this iRig here. And then it goes to a converter so I can have this phone charging at the same time. So that's the setup. What I could do is figure out how to get, since the attenuator only has one input, figure out how to get the two outputs of the interface into the single input of the attenuator, and I could listen through the headphone jack. It is very complicated. Oh my goodness. Hello, Brian. How you doing? Cool. Okay. What if you just stream directly from your Mac and then use a virtual output? What if you just stream directly from your Mac? So, okay. The problem with YouTube is for me to get to random people so they can subscribe through shorts, it has to be through an iPhone. You can live stream vertically through like Streamlabs on a computer, but you don't get that same thing as like going into random people's feeds. Speakers. Baldy, I'm trying to go from guitar to wah pedal to Scarlett 2i2 to PC, then out to speakers. I mean, that should work. As long as you have like the amp simulator in your computer, that should work. So yeah, YouTube doesn't. So okay, the reason why I stream on my phone so much, and one of the setup is when I live stream like this, it gets access to a lot more people. Like I show up in their Shorts feeds. When I do it from the computer through Streamlabs, the same setup, it does not. I don't know why YouTube has it like that, but I'm just doing it what YouTube works with. It's a weird thing. This whole YouTube thing is like trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. Because like funny, let's see, what do I do? What I do is just guitar to DI, everything back from the DI. Well, let's see, hold on. Well, the thing is, I have to use the attenuator because the line out of the output for the speaker is not the line in that's correct for input level. So that reamp thing, attenuator, what a reamp box you can do. I know this is nerdy stuff, but I like talking about it. A reamp box, for people who don't know, is you can record DI into your computer and then edit it how you will. And you can then set up a separate amp with a microphone and then hit play out of the computer, go through the amp box, and it turns it from like output level to line level, which a guitar signal is line level. It's not as harsh. And that is kind of what I'm doing in real time with the iRig. The iRig needs to have line level because the iRig's mainly meant for like plugging a guitar into your phone. So I'm just doing that in a really complicated way. I tried to play Fortnite once, but it was practicing. I mean, it was crazy, stupid. I didn't understand a thing that was going on. I didn't understand. I didn't understand a thing. Not one bit. Not one bit. No. See, there is, whoa. There's a lot of, interesting. Music. Oh. Interesting. Sorry, I'm looking at something on this other computer here. No, I've never played Fortnite. Never have. Let's see. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Wow. A lot of stuff here. Sorry, I'm looking at a bunch of stuff. It's kind of cool seeing all these old songs. Interesting. Very interesting. Anywho. What? Live reaction. Wait, what? Probably just as hard, but would you mic the individual speakers? That would add more complication to it. No, that wouldn't really work. Reaction. What in the world, Red? I'm confused. What? I'm going to go pee. In the meantime, listen to the new Goose Tongue records. You know what? Let's talk about the Goose Tongue stuff. I'm going to go pee. My keys are in the dishwasher. My wallet is in the hot water tank. My phone is in the walls. Don't ask me. It's my ADHD. My car is in the toilet. My breakfast is under the bed. My cat is in a different dimension. Don't ask me, it's my ADHD. My guitar is in the shower. My fingers are in the dryer. My glasses are under the floor. Don't ask me, it's my ADHD. Start a conversation every 32 seconds. Don't ask me, it's my ADHD. My squirrel senses are tingling. Don't ask me, it's my ADHD. My brain goes a million miles an hour.
Well, that's the point, Brian. So Goose Tongs, the point is, if you would give a caveman a MacBook, an interface, and a guitar, and you just said, hey, make music, it's going to be horrible. That's the kind of the joke. This is the project where I make serious music for 6 different projects. I need to have a project where I make really stupid music. Really stupid. It makes me laugh, so. Anywho, here's the next one. Cheese Car. Why is it named Goose Tongs? It was like an inside joke with my sister-in-law, I think. It's funny, not good. Yes, it's not meant to be good. It's meant to be just stupid. Like this one called Cheese Car. Bigfoot's trying to sell me a car, but it's made of cheese. The steering wheel is a loofah. The dash is a sponge. Well, that's the funny thing, is like the riffs are actually kind of good. The radiator is a can of corn. The engine, beans. This is not even a car you're trying to sell me, Bigfoot. What? This is just stuff you find in your closet. Get out of here, Bigfoot. Get out, Bigfoot. This is not a car. Get out, Bigfoot. Get out of my house. Hey, Anduscus! What about the whale song? So, there's nothing about a whale on this record, but I've already got... Here's a sneak peek. Even though I just released this new Goose Tongs record, I already have another one done. There's going to be 3 albums this year. This one is out. I think the next one will be out... February. June? July-ish? So that was Cheese Car. Next is Bigfoot and his Duck Army. When did Bigfoot get a duck army? Who gave him all these ducks? So many ducks. Water birds. Everyone run for their lives. Bigfoot is coming.
with all his ducks to steal your shrimp.
Well, it's kind of hard to say the best song together, for all the projects, because I have a favorite song for each project. I still like "Whale in My Yard" for Goose Tongues. I still feel like that is like the quintessential Goose Tongue song. Yeah, I think "Whale in My Yard" is still my favorite though. I don't think there's a song on this new album that beats "Whale in My Yard." Well, yeah, I don't. So we're gonna play some more songs on this new record, and you all tell me if there's one that kind of beats "Whale in My Yard," but I don't think there is.
Buy a goat because you need a goat. Buy a goat. You need a goat. Lawnmowers are not real. The grass looks like a rainforest. Buy a goat. You need a goat. Goat.
Well, I should start wearing a mask more. Okay, Harry, funny enough, the goal of all this with the new Goose Tongue records, I want to put all my chips into Goose Tongues. Out of all the projects that I have, this is really the only one where it kind of, funny enough, it's the most popular because it's stupid. So I do plan on doing live performances of these songs. I need to learn them is the problem. Lyrics and everything. And actually what I'm going to do is on this live stream, we're going to come up with a set list for Goose Tongues. Now this one, it's a chiller one, but I love it so much. It's so stupid. Condiment Scavenger Hunt.
I have hid all your condiments in your house. Mustard in the sky. Ketchup in the breeze. Sauerkraut in the yard. Barbecue sauce in the pond. I hid all your condiments in your house. So good luck finding them.
Yes, I'm going to make that Weezer song. That's going to be a YouTube exclusive. I am learning the song right now. I'm probably going to do a special stream on that probably tomorrow or Sunday. But right now, I'm learning the song, and I'm getting ideas, so that is coming. PB&J, that's an idea.
I hid all your condiments in your house. Good luck finding them.
This is called Ambient Horse. That's it for this song. That's all it is. So this next song, Angry Donut Lady, is actually a true story. Me and my wife went to a town that is like 2 hours away from where I live. And there's a donut place. I always like to go there. They have stick donuts that are like amazingly good. And we were late getting there, but it was only like 8 or 9. So I would think they'd be open. It's kind of like a Jolly Pirates type of thing. And we tried to open the door and it's locked. So we saw these two ladies inside at the cash register doing something. They ignored us. So we're like, oh, maybe this door is just locked. So we went to the other door. And the main lady screams at us, "Leave, we're closed." And we're like, we just want donuts. So that's what this song's about.
She is angry. She is so angry. Do not bother her. The Angry Donut Lady. She is mad. She is so mad. Ran out of donuts. The Angry Donut Lady.
Ow, she was so rude. Anyway, this is Bigfoot Hands.
Bigfoot wrote me a letter. Breaking news about Bigfoot.
Crustacean Tomfoolery. Yes, that'll be on. I do have a song that's recorded. I have a demo of it on the YouTube channel. It's called the Pufferfish Countdown. That won't be on. That'll be on the third album this year, which will be later this year. But that is a song. Sounds like your dad. What?
They're breaking toasters. They're painting with peanut butter. They're driving boats. They're picking fights with Bigfoot. Crustacean tomfoolery. Crabs, lobsters, shrimp, krill, barnacles, prawns.
And about an eyebrow? No, I do not. That'd be hilarious, though. Your pufferfish is 300 pounds? Good grief, man. Okay, this next one is Bigfoot Wants Milk. Bigfoot is here once again. He wants my fridge. He wants the toads in the shower. He wants my couch. Oh, Bigfoot, please get out. I do not want your tomfoolery. There really is no, like, I mean, there's certain topics that are like, there's like certain canon things in the Goose Tongs lore. Like it started off with like Bigfoot in my house, and now I just have a bunch of songs about Bigfoot and eating all your snacks. And apparently Bigfoot has like a horde of toads in my bathroom. The theme for the next album is a lot of frogs and lizards. I do have another song about whales that's coming out the next album. Yeah. Actually, I can tell you that. Here, hold on. So the next album, there's a lot of lore on the pufferfish. I need to make more pufferfish content. I mean, I've got one right here. The next Goose Tong Records, even though this one just came out yesterday, no, it came out today, technically. Okay, whatever. The next, I'm not going to say the name of the album, but I will tell you the songs on it, because these songs are already on YouTube that you can go listen to. Probably does, Harry. The next album will have these songs. These are probably just working titles, but Awkward Eye Contact with Bigfoot, Do Not Eat Your Car, Get the Whales, Giant Lizard, Give Me Your Beanies, Hairball, Hairy Frogs, I Haven't Slept in 38 Days, I Will Buy Your Hairline, The Fish Smells Bad, and Spoon. Goose Tongs. Fish Tongs! Oh! Brilliant idea. Brilliant. What is wrong with everything? Anywho. And then so the last... So the last song on this album is What is Spoon? That is one that's a deep lore. Spoon's like an extra track that I'm going to release. I did it forever ago. And it is the most chaotic, like purposely like sounding bad music. Be prepared.
Brandon Coley.
That's not it.
Aluminum can of beans with a spoon. You can't eat a can of corn with a spoon, only what's inside the can. You can't eat a pumpkin with a spoon, it would burn. Pineapple, SpongeBob will sue you if you put that pineapple on the spoon.
Like the possibilities for Goose Tongs are endless. So, what we're going to do is we're going to work on a Goose Tongs set list. That is okay. And what this is going to be is I'm going to periodically. Sounds like digital thaw. Yeah, here, let's play more of it.
You can't put that recorder. This is in the 3rd grade. You don't put that on a spoon. Why do you now have an E pin on the spoon? Don't spoon. A spoon is jealous of the sport, but his cousins with the fork. Poor spoon. Why is he on the Dr. Phil show now? The spoon now having therapy. Doesn't need a fidget toy. I've got one. You can have mine. Take it. Lord, why is the spoon befriending a buffalo? Now the spoon is trying to dig up a bunch of Christmas.
Hey, Redbeard, what's up?
This is February. It's still cold, but it ain't Christmas season, you spoon. What if I were to use a spoon to shake my head? Joking, I have no hair. I can see my own reflection in the mirror of the spoon. Spoon told me a secret. It has $3 in its 3rd shoe. I don't know why it has one other one's only a spoon, but the 3rd one he's got $3. He's gonna buy a Frosty.
It's the first time I've seen this video. Has Bigfoot tried to eat the frog under your house? Many times.
Spoons with other spoons. You can't eat spoons to begin with. What are you doing?
Okay, enough of that. So, we're going to make a Goose Tong set list. And so, off of the first album, you got to have Well in My Yard.
Well, what's
Probably
a well
not.
in my yard? There's a well in my yard. Yeah. Well.
And then
Replace my grass. Eggs, milk, cheese, bread.
okay, I'm trying to figure out, does he like the whale or... We'll never know. The story will continue. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best song to start off with.
When did Bigfoot get a...
My keys are in the dishwasher.
Definitely, no, we're not starting with ADHD.
My wallet is in the hot
Yeah, I
water
think
tank.
Whale in My Yard is what we start with.
Well, what's a well in my yard?
I think we start and end with Whale in My Yard.
Yeah. Well,
And then we're going to do... I like ADHD next. No. We'll do... Well, the Pufferfish song is not out yet. That's the thing about Pufferfish.
Bigfoot's trying to sell me a car, but it's made of cheese.
I kind of like Cheese Car. We'll do Cheese Car next. There's
The
ADHD.
steering wheel is a loofah. The dash is a sponge.
Yeah, probably. And then we're gonna do the problem with the first record. You think Cheese Car's a good midway song? Okay. We will do Whale in My Yard, then ADHD. Hey, Sean. Then we're gonna do. Oh.
She is angry.
Crustacean Time. I really like. Hello, Onion. I really like Crustacean for next. And then we're gonna go back to the first album. Do you have any sad or calm songs on this set list? No. Well, this is only gonna be Goose Tongues. That's one thing I'm gonna start doing is for each project have a set list for each project. I got 7 different projects, so these are only songs under Goose Tongues. The next one I'm gonna do Fishhead.
Replace my grass with cotton candy. Who put corn dogs in my walls? Why has my car turned into a goat? Why is Bigfoot in my shower? Fever dreams.
Yep, we're doing Io the Bird.
A big chicken following me. I owe 20 bucks. He wants his money back. But I gotta buy milk. I ain't got 20 bucks. The chicken's following me. I think it's an ostrich.
And then everyone there's a song on here called Grocery List, and everyone loves it, but I didn't think it was good, but everyone loves it. Bazooka, that's the point. This project's meant to have really bad songs. You gave a caveman a laptop with Logic Pro X, and you asked the caveman to make music. The point is supposed to be dumb and stupid. That's the point, my dude. Grocery List.
Eggs, milk, cheese, bread. Bread. When did Bigfoot get a duck army? Who gave him?
It's all about, listen, there's too much seriousness in the world. You gotta make something stupid like Bigfoot stealing all your toads, dude.
All these ducks. So many ducks. Water birds. Everyone run for their lives. Bigfoot is coming with all his ducks. Steal your shrimp. To steal your condiments. Can't you hear all the ducks?
I need to get a Bigfoot costume. What I need.
Of Bigfoot. You can hear the ducks. All say quack. Bigfoot.
Yeah, think of
saying,
Primus, but a little bit different.
I have small hands. Bigfoot is coming. All his ducks. To steal your shrimp. To steal your condiments. They're going quack, quack. They're going they're going quack, quack. They're going She is angry. She is so angry. Do not bother her. The angry donut lady. She is.
Well, if you, hey, listen to this then.
Do those push-ups. Don't stop, kid.
Do those push-ups.
Don't stop, kid.
Hey, Arson, what's up?
Nope.
Don't stop! Get buff! Don't stop! Get buff! Get buff! Don't stop! Get buff! Don't forget! Let day! Don't forget! Let day! Don't forget!
And then that
Let day! Don't stop!
I'm not doing that one live. I know I've never listened to either one of those bands. Redbeard. That hurt. Okay, here's the set list. I might move some stuff around. Yeah, I'm going to move two things around. Okay. Out of my house. Fetch. Wants milk. Angry donut lady. Grocery list. And okay, here's. So, I kind of am afraid to do high-pitched screams because I used to do only high-pitched screams. Then I tasted blood. So I'm like, I'm kind of afraid to do that. Anywho, here is the set list for Goose Tongues. We're going to start with Wail in My Yard. Then we're going to go to ADHD. And then Crustacean Tomfoolery, Fish Head, ocean-themed. I Owe the Bird $20, more animal-themed. Cheese Car, just bangers after bangers. And then we have the Bigfoot Saga. Bigfoot and his duck army. Bigfoot has small hands. Bigfoot get out of my house. And Bigfoot wants milk. And then it goes to Angry Donut Lady. And then Grocery List. And then we'll end with, again, another Wail in My Yard. There we go. Yeah. That is amazing. Perfect. Now I got to learn all these songs. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that more often because I've got 7 bands, but the problem is when I write songs, I record it and never play it again. I feel like with Goose Tongues, with the internet the way it is, I feel like that one could probably do the most. Like no one's going to sit and watch post-rock ambient guitar. No one is. 7 bands? Probably more here soon. Oh, did I say that?
Well, with the well my yard, well my yard, yeah. Well,
So, like, think about, like, Primus, but if the vocals and, like, lyrical style, well, not vocals, but, like, the lyric style of Primus mixed in with the instrumentation of, what is that band called? Oh, shoot, what is that band called? Because there's a certain band that I love, Royal Blood. Think of, like, Royal Blood, but with, think of Royal Blood, but with the vocals of Primus. Oh, what a combination that is. Because technically, if I would ever want to do live shows with this, I would only need a drummer because every single Goose Tongue songs is just one guitar into 2 separate channels, a normal guitar signal, and then another one drop down an octave for the bass. So technically, all I need to do live shows with this craziness is a drummer. I thought about this. I thought about it. So, am I able to? let's see. Sure. Okay, great. Then the man has a plan. I know. What? What? Confused. I've got a plan. I would like for more of my projects to do live stuff, but dang it. Gotta look up an email. Oh, Jarrell, I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Not on here. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off the stream here. I'm gonna get to work on stuff. So I'm gonna get off stream here. God bless. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow. And we're gonna. Well, newbie, that's not what we do around here. We play guitar and have fun, later weirdness stuff happen here. Okay. God bless everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you again, Harry.